Aloha, this is Sister Elaine, and I thought that I would share with you the process I use for creating a playlist, writing the script, and how I keep track of that in a spreadsheet. I will be emailing this to you. So let me start by sharing my screen. What you see here is a spreadsheet. I use Excel, but you could use Google Sheets. This is optional, but I put a title, a date, and because it's a first Saturday, I put both my name and Auntie Alla's name here. If it's a fifth Saturday, you would only see my name here. And you don't have to do either of these two lines. What you do need, however, are these columns. You will need to list the artist. For example, in this first line, we've got Cyril Pahinui. And then you need a song column. And the song I chose to play off of Cyril Pahinui's Hi'ilave album is Mauna Loa. And here's the album column. This is the length of the musical selection. So this happens to be 4 minutes, 29 seconds. And the label. So this is the who produced the album. And this happens to be Pahinui Productions. And the year it was released is 2016. So these, what is it, 5 columns, 6 columns are what you will need to create your playlist, which will be uploaded to the playlist software on KBCS's website called Spinatron. I will not be showing you Spinatron for a while, so just know that you will need a spreadsheet to create your playlist with these 6 parameters. Now, as you can see, I have, that's right. So this is hour 1. And then just for my eyeballs, I've created a highlighted yellow differentiation between hour 1 and hour 2. I have included where the mic breaks go so that when I am in my, I use Audacity. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I use Audacity to edit my vocal recording and put in the music tracks. So having the break, so I know I play a song, then I have a mic break. And then I play 3 songs and I have a mic break. And then I play 4 songs and I have a mic break. So this is how I do it. You can choose to have as many songs between breaks as you like. The standard is 3 songs and then a mic break. But you could mix it up. You could do 2 songs and a mic break. You could get 4 songs and a mic break. When you start going into 5 songs and a mic break, that's a little too long for what KBCS wants because they want you to come on air after the last song in that set is played and say 91.3 KBCS. So try to keep to 1, 2, 3, or at the most 4 songs per break. Now I'm going to show you, if I can drag my Zoom bar out of the way. This is the spreadsheet for my 5th Saturday that I just, no, it's not my, this is my playlist. So I have hour 1 here and then hour 2. Just to show you what I do. Now, if you look at the tabs on my tabs down below, I have each date that I've aired a program and created a program for. What I'm going to share with you is August 31st, which was this last 5th Saturday that I did. And this is my spreadsheet. I have the date, August 31st, just my name. Here are the 6 columns. And then just for my eyeballs only, I put the artist and song in blue. It's just you don't have to do this. And then I put the text. So this is what I say during my mic break. Because I am not off the cuff as much, I write down what I'm going to say. And if that's not your style, don't worry about it. Just have an idea of what you're going to say during the mic break. And I will be covering the components of what a mic break consists of so that you can at least have a recipe that you can fill in when you're speaking off the cuff. So, for instance, I don't list, but I have the intro to the Hawaii Radio Connection, and I don't list it because I do it every show. And then I follow it with Donald Kaulia, and then here's my mic break. So, I put in 91.3 KBCS HD1. I will go over that later. Don't worry about it. Here is what I open with. Aloha avakea, e komo mai. Good afternoon and welcome to the Hawaii Radio Connection. I'm your host, Sister Elaine. It's a fifth Saturday, which means celebrating with Onosaki. So I have that just populated in there. And then I talk about this last song. So they just heard the song. So I'm just going to mention just briefly what that song is. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. And then now I'm introducing my next song set. So I'm saying that this is my first set of Saki music, starting off with the youngest of Gabby's children, Martin Pahinui, with Ka'anoi, the desirable one. And then I sign off with a version of the KBCS ID, and we'll go over the versions that you can use. And I mix it up. So I might have the long version here. And then see down here, I've got just 91.3. So we'll review that too. So all I'm doing is getting you familiar with what I use as a spreadsheet and how I use it. And then, so then we're playing these 4 pieces of music. And then now here's my next mic break. And station ID. So 91.3 KBCS HD1. And then I talk about this last song. And then I'll talk about some of the other songs. And I thank them for tuning in. So usually your mic break includes the name of the show and you, the host name. Now there's little fillers, and you'll get a sheet that has the fillers that you can insert, and we are required to do a certain amount of those in each hour that you produce. And then when it's coming up close to the second hour, you want to prep your audience to stay tuned for the next hour. So then you say something there. Again, I'll go over more details. Don't worry about details right now. I'm just giving you an overview. And now for my eyes only, I've got this bright yellow banner saying, okay, we're starting hour 2 now. And you have to pepper it with a PSA from Bellevue College. You've heard those over and over on the radio. Yes, we were required to have one of those per hour that we produce. There's a list of, I believe, 32 to choose from. And you will get that list at some point. And then, of course, on fifth Saturdays, I have a mystery artist. So then I introduce the mystery artist. And then you have your sign off. So my sign off is the Hawaii Radio Connection is winding down. I've enjoyed spending time with you and sharing my love of Ki'oalu on this fifth Saturday, blah, blah, blah. And then the actual sign off is I'm Sister Elaine. Mahalo for tuning in to the Hawaii Radio Connection. Have a wonderful week. Aloha, ahui ho. And I know you've heard me say that. So you can come up with your own introduction to the top of the show and your sign off at the end of the second hour. So think about those things in between our meetings. And you can also think of a handle that you would like to use. So I use Sister Elaine. You could use uncle, cousin, brother. You can use whatever you want. You don't have to use anything. You could just be your name, but it is kind of cool to have a DJ name. So think about what you would like to use and just try it out. Why don't you write down a list of, say, 3 and say them out loud so you can hear what that sounds like, because it's different than what's just in your head. And then test it out on family, friends, that kind of thing. Okay, that's it for now. Don't get overwhelmed. All you need is to create a spreadsheet with these 6 columns: artist, song, album, the length of the song, the label, and the year it was created. We'll go over more details in the next video.